It's the fourth game of the regular season for each of these two teams, and they have identical records at this point, 1-1, 0-1, standing at 7 and 8 in their conference. The Cobourg Cougars just ahead of the St. Michael's Buzzards. And we are underway. A lot of turnover between these two teams, obviously very strong last season. We'll see what they've got for us here this evening. In between the pipes for St. Mike's, William Camputaro, drafted in the 4th round by the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, hailing from North York, Ontario. His OJHL debut this evening. And in between the pipes for the Cobourg Cougars, it's Reese Herman, his second game of the season. Now, chance in early for Connor Prestwich. There's the first save from William Camputaro. Great start to his OJHL career, a sharp one there as it's brought back the other way by St. Mike's, and there's a save from Reese Herman to match. Puck squirts out to Carson Durnan. His centering attempt is off a skate, now played off the glass and into the Cougar zone. Foot race between Kapadridis and Campoli. Campoli gets there first, loose puck far side. Campoli with a chance in the slot. He gets fired down by Peters-Davy, and that'll bring on the first penalty call of the game. Interference charged to Blake Peters-Davy, so the Buzzards will be heading to a relatively early power play. Top of the house, Finch walking in, dishes it off near side. Adamson, his shot is blocked, and that's going to clear the zone. Finch works it back for Ethan Nobes. Works across the line, gets run into the boards hard there by Kyle Denuden. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 here. Boarding call going against Denuden. Got Nobes in the numbers. And now rested, David Elmy steps onto the ice, as does Anthony Francella. Working it back and forth up top. D'Alessio holding. Lots of time to work with on the 5-on-3. D'Alessio for Elmy. One-timer, his stick snaps in half. No test there for Herman, but the Buzzers maintain possession. Broken stick out of the way, tucked against the boards and in the corner. Elmy in the slot, switches off, dishes, looking forward in return, he gets it, looking for a shooting lane, dishes again. D'Alessio drops it off for Francella, shot stopped, rebound controlled by the Buzzards. Up top for D'Alessio, near side for Elmy. Pumps on the brakes, D'Alessio inches forward, Schneider blocks it, steals it, and sends it down the ice. He'll head off for a change. Stepping out of the box now is Blake Peters-Davy. It's a 5-on-4. There's the shot catching the outside of the post. The Buzzers still maintaining possession. That pass missing Venturo. Cobourg scrambling to try and clear the zone, and they do so successfully. Durnan is off to the races, shorthanded. He shoots. That's stopped by Camputaro. Back up the ice with speed, 15 seconds in the power play. Jesse Venturo in behind the net. Cobourg takes it, plays it up to the line, and all the way down. That'll do it, a solid penalty kill for the Cobourg Cougars. They're on the ropes for the duration of it. And now into the Cobourg zone where Jonathan Kapadridis tries to work it back across the blue line. Doesn't work out. Great play there from LaForge to break up the centering pass. Schneider in the corner, knocks the puck free. Nico LaForge has been out there for a while. He's drawing a penalty though. Great effort at the end of a shift. Now Harmon in tight. That one squeaks past Camputaro, but not across the line. Solid shift there from Nico LaForge. A long shift, but he was able to draw a penalty when it all wrapped up. Leaves the puck for Nico LaForge. He kicks it back for Cassidy. He'll look right back to LaForge, streaking up the right wing. Played in behind the net. LaForge works it to Harmon. Harmon in behind, centers. That one just off the stick of Prestwich. Didn't even see it coming. Cassidy for LaForge. Down low, Prestwich centers that one. It's kicked aside, and the zone is cleared once again. Cassidy takes a look up at the clock to see how much time they're working with here. 20 seconds is the answer he receives. Now Harmon posting up after crossing the line, sends it down low for Beckett Ewart. That pass intercepted by Anthony Francella. He clears the zone. Cassidy bats it out of midair. Now chance shorthanded here for Max Mahoney. Mahoney in tight, scores. 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. And Max Mahoney gets it done for the St. Mike's Buzzers. Take a look at it there. Mahoney made one move and then went low on Reese Herman. Way for the second period of play between the St. Michael's Buzzers and Cobourg Cougars. I'm Dan Malta, happy to be here on the call this evening. As it stands, the score is 1-0 in favor of the St. Mike's Buzzers on a Max Mahoney shorthanded goal assisted by David Elmy at the 16-19 mark of the opening frame. Just 2 seconds remaining in their penalty kill. Draw one by Cobourg. Bridges with a shot through. That's deflected up in the air by Camputaro. Deflection goes to the corner, up to the line now. Bridges, he fumbles with the puck a little bit. A penalty coming up here. It's going to be a... I missed that signal. It's going against St. Mike's. And it's going to be Anthony Franchella in the box for a high stick. He's going into the wrong penalty box now. He's just got to move over one door. There he goes. And now Kappagiridis collects the puck in behind Herman. Works around Adamson and finds D'Souza with a head of steam as he bowls into the zone. D'Souza. Good job to get it in deep there. Back up top, Kappagiridis. Near side, Peters. Davies sends a shot just wide. He was looking for the tip from D'Souza. Now it's Harmon. There's a shot. He scores. Kayden Harmon. A little bit of redemption for the Cobourg Cougars on the power play. Snaps that one off the post and in. 8 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck gets up to the line. It seemingly developed out of nowhere. Harmon just decides, I'm going to the net here. We're running out of time. Got to get a shot off. Works it into the middle, contorts his body, and shoots short side zone. First onto the puck is Ethan Nobes. He's pressed down low. Denuden up top for Sato. Now it's ready. Working it out from in behind the net. Sees a stick up in the air. It's Jesse English. English sends it down low, played by Graydon Finch. He clears the zone successfully. Carter Sato retreats, plays it back. It's intercepted there by Aiden O'Toole. O'Toole shooting wide, and he gets fired down to the ice. Aiden O'Toole in some discomfort now. That was behind the play a little bit, didn't actually, and just driving through on the shot. Looks like O'Toole got caught in the shoulder by a check on the follow-through. So based on the way the impact looked, I'd say we're looking at a left shoulder or a left leg. Neutral zone, and Aiden O'Toole is up to his feet. And he's favoring his left leg a little bit, it looks like. Cougars pressing them. They get it up to the line. Nobes, shot deflected in front, loose in the slot, swatted away by Carter Sato. Now Nobes sends one through. Sato kicks it up to the line. Nobes able to hold it in once again. Finds David Elmy. Elmy working around a check. Works back up top, and a penalty coming up here against Cobourg. I believe it's going to be Wyatt Gregory for a hook. And that'll be it. Wyatt Gregory heading off to the box. And with 2:10 to go in the second, the Buzzers get another chance on the power play. Chase Thompson lining up on the draw with Toby Adamson. Adamson sent out of the circle. In steps Hudson Cummins. Scrambled draw, controlled by the Buzzers, but racing through is Kayden Harmon. Harmon in alone, short-handed, scores! Fire hole! Kayden Harmon! His second of the game gives the Cougars their first lead. Harmon seeing an opportunity off the face-off. There's a bit of a scrambled draw that gets up to the line. As we'll see here on the replay, Harmon had speed as he was in pursuit of the puck already, caught his man flat-footed and just kept on pressing, and then gets Camputaro working across the crease and slides it 5-hole as soon as it opens up. Buzzers set up in an umbrella. Venturo back across. Elmy drops down to create some traffic with Mahoney. Kick back up top, DeLessio. For Elmy, he gets run into hard by Durnan. Can feel that impact. Now DeLessio sends one through. It's tipped by Elmy and sent wide off a skate. Durnan able to clear the zone. Thompson chasing the puck down. It's Camputaro ringing it around the boards. And as this game stands, a 2-1 lead for the Cobourg Cougars on the heels of a pair of Kayden Herman goals in that second period. Welcome back inside. I'm Dan Malta. Happy to be here on the call this evening, and we are underway here for the final 20 minutes of regulation. Duncan Schneider plays it ahead. Blake Peters-Davy tries to chip it in deep, and it gets returned right back into the neutral zone. Now Peters-Davy has to wait for Durnan to tag up before sending the puck in deep. The second home game of the regular season for the Cobourg Cougars, and the second time that they have a player who's picked up a pair of goals. And are we getting an offside charge here, or too many men called against Cobourg? Too many men on the ice. Third time this game, a pass has gone up near the bench during a change. Always a risky situation. This time it bites the Cobourg Cougars. Dishing it off, Nobe sends it down low. Schneider sprawled out trying to block it. Herman with the save. Rebound in behind, it's controlled by Flamia. Peels it away from Duncan Schneider, circles at the dot and sends it up top for Nobes. That shot blocked by Thompson, and the Cougars bench loved that one. Wide open at the line is Finch. It hops over his stick, and Cobourg gets a chance to change here. A long minute 30 for that group of penalty killers. There's another too many men call that could have been blown down, but that one the Buzzers get away with. It went off the skate of Elmy as he was still on the bench. Played ahead, quickly turned back the other way by Cobourg, and that'll do it. Just 5 seconds until Wyatt Gregory rejoins the action. Camputaro lined up in the high slot, ready to rush to the bench as soon as the Buzzers get possession. Thompson plays it up the ice, taken away by the Buzzers in the neutral zone. Now Schneider steals it, and a penalty coming up against Cobourg with a minute 32 to go in regulation. Slashing is the call. And Chase Thompson's in the box. And now the Cougars are up against it here for the final minute 32 of regulation. St. Mike's is going with 6 right off the hop. And now a timeout called by the Buzzers. And we are back into the mix here. Off the draw, it's controlled by the Buzzers. Long shot, catches a leg in front, cleared, and another opportunity there. Still loose in the crease, they score. David Elmy. Just pure chaos in front of Reese Herman. And 11 seconds into the power play, the Buzzers get it done. See on the rebound there a number of chances. Herman just trying to find the puck as it's doing circles around him. That's the first of the season for Elmy. Sends it up the boards. Prestwich with LaForge and Thompson. Sends it deep into the zone. Prestwich pumps on the brakes in behind. Trying to tuck one in there is LaForge. And that's held on to by Camputaro. Durnan and Adamson on the draw, one by Durnan. Harmon spinning, firing, that's off a leg into the far corner. D'Souza races onto the puck. Trying to pull it free, it's up to the line, English. Sends it towards the net, 10 seconds to work with now. D'Souza on the puck, pinned up against the wall. Harmon in there with him. It's up to the line. That's going to hop across the blue line. English just sends it back into the zone. And we're heading to overtime. The Buzzers tied things up late on a power play, just 11 seconds into their power play. And here we go. Durnan and Cummins on the draw. It's taken by Harmon, back for Kapagiridis. Now Schneider for Durnan. Durnan quick ahead for Kapagiridis. He rushes in, goes straight to the net, circles in behind. Harmon calling for the puck. He's open in the slot. Durnan battling in front. Kapagiridis working in a tight space. Gets off of a check. Leaves it for Harmon. Trying to get a shot through. It's blocked by Finch. Kapagiridis recovers, drags it around a check, and recovers. Up in the high slot now, Kapagiridis. That shot chops down a man. Nobes blocked it. Kapagiridis for Harmon. He works off a check. He's got Schneider up top. Duncan Schneider now. Holds. He's going to leave it for Kapagiridis. Winding, firing. That one gets through. Camputaro with a piece of it, though, deflects it into the corner. LaForge to the outside, works off the check. Evaluating his options, he's going to send it back down low. Jesse English pumps on the brakes in the corner. He's checked closely by David Elmy. A battle in the corner. The puck played for the first time this overtime by the Buzzers, and now the Cougars have taken a penalty in overtime. And we will see if the Buzzers go for it the same way they did on that last power play. Big draw here for Carson Durnan. And it's controlled by St. Mike's. Francella for DeLessio. His stick fractures. He's going to get on top of the puck. Still controlled by the Buzzers. Schneider trying to battle and take it away. Here's Durnan with Kapagiridis. Schneider tied up in the corner. Now the puck played ahead. DeLessio takes it. Now DeLessio. They work it around the perimeter. Here's Elmy. Back up top, Francella. Holding. Shot blocked by Durnan. He'll head off for a change. Now Francella sends it ahead for David Elmy. He works it back to Francella. Elmy dragging, shooting, stopped by Herman. And Thompson trying to clear the zone, can't do it. There's Bridges to send it all the way down the ice. Camputaro leaves it in behind the net for Ethan Nobes. His pass finds David Elmy. Quick give and go in neutral ice, and Elmy sends it up top for Graydon Finch. Finch across, long shot there, kicked aside by Herman. Rebound controlled by Venturo. Finch, Elmy, back up to Finch. Work it off each other once again. Elmy slides it home. And that's the overtime winner. The second goal of the season for David Elmy. And we've got a 3-2 final here in Cobourg. The officials urging the Buzzers to get away from the Cobourg bench. And that'll do it for us. From Cobourg, a 3-2 final as the Buzzers take this one in overtime.